What's up, everybody? Look how these cars are parked over here. It's like they don't go with the traffic. They do that shit all the time, and they don't get tickets for that. People out here, boy, it's like it just shows like how the law is. Like they said, like crime is not always high in black neighborhoods, but the police look for shit. But when they see crime in the suburbs and in white neighborhoods, they just look the other way, unless it's like a murder or a robbery or some shit like that. But you would get a ticket for that in the hood. I guess it's different down here. You know, like they're like this. They look for shit, and like they look for shit. That's all. Like I said, groups of police troop through the streets looking for trouble, and since there is none, they'll create some. But I was thinking about something else. Think about like all the money that came through the hood with drugs, like back in the 80s, early 80s, 86, 87. It was so much money in the hood, and nobody did nothing conductive with it. Like the buildings stayed dilapidated and raggedy and abandoned. They didn't get fixed up. It didn't get fixed up until the city until they got all the drugs off. They didn't get rid of the drugs, but they got rid of the drug dealers and the drug users, and then it was gentrified. Harlem looks totally different now than what it looks back in the 80s. With drugs and shit, and everybody thought this shit was gonna last forever. Nothing good lasts forever. Not in every regard. And like guys used to just buy cars, crash it, buy another car, buy motorcycles, crash it, buy another motorcycle. Nobody ever thought to think to buy property. Nobody ever thought to stop and think and send their children to school and break the cycle. I was saying, all that money you could have sent your children to one of the best universities money could buy, for the most part, and then broke the cycle. But like most guys that make a lot of money, they usually bring their children into the game. They don't send their children away from them. They keep their children under them, and then their children wind up repeating the same shit their parents did. It's not like they say, I don't want you to. They don't like send their children away where they can't be around that shit. Send their children off to some school where they get a damn good education and they can try to come create a business or something. Like Claude Anderson said, public schools are not broken. They do what they were designed to do. They were designed to marginally educate black children to go work for white people. I know I'm changing the subject, but I was thinking about like what this African lady was saying. She was saying like Africans are taught that black Americans are lazy because they got free schools and they don't take advantage of the free schools. But they don't understand that schools is not necessarily education, it's indoctrination. Children don't get educated, they get indoctrinated. But back to what I was saying, is like nobody ever stopped to think about with all that money we making, that this shit ain't gonna last forever. Not we, I wasn't making shit. But then people don't understand that shit is by design. That shit was by design. That shit was designed to kill two birds. Like I said in my book, I don't have my poetry book. I said crack came through the neighborhood and sucked the life out of the city. And it killed two birds with one stone, and now it seems like nothing can save us. My grandma told me I should pray, but a prayer is nothing but a nickname for an overrated jump shot, slowly released from the fingertips of a high school kid in high school basketball star named Moses. That's what it was, man. That crack came into the neighborhood, killed two birds with one stone, killed the crackheads and the crack dealers and the drug wars. And nobody ever stopped to think, like, damn, let me send my children to school and break the cycle. To this very day, guys got a closet full of sneakers and no children in school. None of their children in college and shit. They just dressed up they just got on new sneakers every day going to school to be indoctrinated. I mean, at least if you go to a private school, you got some say, you have a little bit more say about what your children is being indoctrinated with. But that's how it is. Nobody ever stopped to think to do something with all that money they was making. Yup. Could have sent your children to some of the best. That's what these other guys do. They send their children to some Ivy League schools and shit. Yup. All right, y'all. Take it easy. What's up, everybody? These are my two books that self-published. Why don't you use your Cash App and get a few copies? Or if you'd like to know more, just inbox me, all right? Later.